Hey, good afternoon, everyone. TractorMan44 here. Hey, remember a couple of months ago, I put up a little video of some guys tearing down an old structure on some property that used to belong to my much older brother? Well, that structure was at one time an old gas station, but before that it was a log home, and it was built somewhere around in, I don't know, 1860, 1870, somewhere around in there. So we salvaged some of that material. And what you're looking at right here is the very first test piece that came out of that old building that I'm going to saw and see if there's any good material left in it at all. Now, I've been working real hard to keep these dry. I've got the whole pile covered up completely, but this one here got a little bit of wind-blown rain in on it. So this one here is going to be my very first one, just to check it. Now, it's it's short and everything, but I want to see if I'm going to run into excessive nails, even though my metal detector said that I've got all of them. You just never know. And it's going to be exceptionally hard. We're just going to fire it up and see what happens. Now, if everything works as planned, you can see the rest of those logs right there covered up with all that tin. Those are going to be the next victims that go on the sawmill, so we can get some harvest some material out of them if it's at all possible. So hey guys, that sawed actually quite easily. So let's take a look and see what a log looks like on the inside that's been actually processed or hewed 140 to 160 years ago. I made the very first slab kind of thick just in case they wanted to preserve some of this stuff here. I don't know why. It's fairly well preserved, but you can see the sapwood is definitely giving way. And you can see where I got nails. You can see everywhere where I got nails out of. And luckily I hit no nails while I was sawing. This is really close. Well, this is the outside part, so there's a lot of sapwood there. There won't be much out of this at all, if anything, 1x4. So lucky for me, the metal detector came through and detected every one of the nails, didn't hit one, so that's really good. And I'm actually quite happy with how this turned out. It's not for me, it's going to be for my nephew, because he's one tremendous woodworker, and he's going to be using this for different projects and stuff. So at any rate, I thought that was quite interesting. This, like I said, is a test log, but I'm going to go ahead and give him this here. I've got quite a number of other short pieces like that. I'm going to kind of work up to some of the longer ones, and probably try to determine from him what length material he would really prefer working with, and then I'll go ahead and cut those other long logs. Some of them, I think some of them are 14, 16 foot long if I remember right, and cut those down to where we get more material out of them, simply because they can possibly be shorter. There's no way he's going to need 16-foot material, you know. So actually, like I said, I'm tickled to death that this sawed up as good as what it did. Had no idea what to expect, but you know what? That sawdust sure smelled like old wood. You know, if you know, you know. That's all I can tell you. Definitely smelled like old wood. And when it was coming out of there, even though I had the water on full force, it's coming out of there like powder, no doubt about it. So anyway, hey, you know what? Like I said, this is just a test log. It worked out well, and that's all I got for this one here. And you know what? This Tractor Man 44, and I'm out of here, guys.